engineers, but have shaped very different experiences for themselves over the 3 years they've been here. Shannon Holder is from Belmont and came to the university with many academic accolades. She also participated in her high school cross country, volleyball, basketball, swimming, track, and soccer teams, earning all conference or scholastic honors for each sport. In NC State, she is very active in the community and is involved with Women in Science and Engineering, the Tompkins Textile Student Council, the Scholars Program, just to name a few. She traveled to Cape Town, South Africa as part of her enrichment studies, where she shadowed surgeons and attended clinics. Shannon is a textile engineering major with a minor in chemical engineering. Joseph DeCesar is from Goldsboro and was also an outstanding high school student who excelled in sports. He also plays the drums, guitar, and piano, and was a member of a rock band in high school. At NC State, he, like Shannon, is also very active in the community, and a few highlights of his involvement are as the Student Government Senator for the College of Textiles, President-elect of the Textile Engineering Society, and a Student Ambassador for the College of Textiles. Joe traveled extensively through California, visiting companies such as Patagonia, the North Face, and Vans. This experience has allowed him to broaden his view of the industry and begin to focus on his interests. He is a textile engineering major with a focus on product development. Please join me in welcoming these two outstanding young people to speak to us tonight about their experiences.
Hi everyone. We were going to make introductions, but I see that they've already been made. That was an awesome job. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. So we're just going to talk to you about our experience here at NC State and the College of Textiles. So I remember the very first day of classes, I walked into Dr. Beal's Calculus 2 class, and I see Shannon, who I remember from the Centennial program. She's sitting front and center with a tight grip on her pencil and attention straight forward at the board. And it was at that moment I knew it was going to be a long 4 years with this person.
And little did we know then that we were soon to become best friends through bonding with the Centennial program.
Since there was forced interaction, Shannon and I eventually got to a point where we could tolerate each other.
But all jokes aside, the program affected us both positively in very different ways, as you had mentioned, and gave us the opportunity to meet many people who otherwise probably would not have met. And those people have been woven into the fabric of our lives, and many are sitting in this room today.
For both Shannon and I, there have been consistent patterns that the Centennial program has shown during our career at NC State.
And those include Chevron, Houndstede, Argyle, to name a few.
But really, the embedded values of the program that have been drawn for us are academic and professional preparation, building of confidence, a solid foundation of community and mentorship, and the desire to give back what we have so fortunately been given. Overall, the Centennial program has allowed us to reach our individual potential with the support and contributions of the North Carolina Textile Foundation, our personal and professional goals have been able to become reality.
Benjamin Disraeli said, "The secret of success in life is for a man to be ready for his opportunity when it comes." And the North Carolina Textile Foundation has helped to prepare us for any opportunity by realizing our academic and leadership strengths and empowering us. Through the Centennial program, we have been able to focus on attaining academic success, and thus have been constructed for whatever the future may hold, whether it be dental school or working for Nike. The Centennial program has given me an opportunity to not only achieve academically, but build very strong relationships with my professors, many of whom are also involved with the program. Coming to my first year at NC State, I found familiar faces and from those that had interviewed me during the Centennial weekend, as I'm sure many of you did as well. And one thing I will always remember is when Dr. Pasquinelli pulled me aside one day after my thermodynamics class. So this was junior year. And she said, during your interview, your smile really impacted me. Always keep smiling. And it was the little things like that that were the most significant.
What's academically meaningful to me are the raised expectations that I have for myself, which are boosted and supported by the expectations of the Centennial Program in general.
The North Carolina Textile Foundation has not only believed in our academic abilities, but also our potential to be great leaders among our peers at the College of Textiles and the university. This encouragement created within us a greater sense of confidence, and the confidence is the companion of success.
This past summer, I interned at Nike World Headquarters in Beaverton, Oregon. This was an incredible opportunity to gain industry experience, broaden my network of connections, and apply my knowledge of textiles to a world-leading company in athletic apparel and footwear. The Centennial Scholarship Program gave me the confidence to fully dive into my internship at Nike and to get the most out of every single day.
Very experiential learner, so this program has given me confidence in really reaching out and experiencing any interest that I saw at any particular time. For those of you that know me, I fluctuate a lot on what I want to do with my life because it's just I have so many interests and I just don't know what exactly it is that I'm supposed to be doing. So with this program, I had the confidence that allowed me to approach Spar Yarns and form and pursue an internship with them the summer before my freshman year and the summer after my freshman year. It strengthened my ability to obtain permission to shadow the kidney transplant in South Africa. I actually had to travel to the hospital and meet with the surgeon myself and really put myself in the situation. And then it assisted me in reaching out to professors so that I could become involved in tissue engineering research, which any of you guys in here should become involved in research. It's awesome. And more recently, it's given me strength to really seek out shadowing opportunities with local dentists in the Raleigh area.
Speaking of finding a desired career path, this past March, Centennial Scholar alumnus Courtney Musiano and I went on a West Coast career exploration trip. We were able to piece this trip together because of connections made by previous Centennial Scholars. This opportunity allowed Courtney and I to have face-to-face interaction with companies mentioned before, such as Patagonia, the North Face, La Jolla Group, Vans, and Oakley, and also to gauge what an entry-level position as a textile engineer would be like. The North Carolina Textile Foundation made this enriching experience of visiting potential employers a reality, as well as my lifelong dream of appearing on The Price is Right.
My experience with my enrichment funds was a little different. My sophomore year, I had the opportunity to study abroad, and one of my passions is to travel and really experience the culture in other parts of the world. So when the chance to spend 6 months in South Africa and study chemical engineering was discovered, I immediately sought out the endeavor. And it was through the North Carolina Textile Foundation's contributions that I was able to participate and have all the amazing and life-changing experiences that I had. While there, I was able to volunteer in medi-clinics and actually watch people get diagnosed with AIDS and staph infections. And I learned so much in those experiences that you can't learn in a classroom. I also broke the boundaries of culture and circumstance and developed lifelong friendships with people from all over the world, which was also incredible. And of course, there's the chance to go shark cage diving in Mount Five, bungee jump off the world's highest bungee jump, and ride an ostrich, and travel to Botswana, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. It's just the opportunities that NC State offers are endless.
So for all of you other scholars here in the audience, I challenge you today to seek out any opportunity and take full advantage of your time here while you can.
Okay, so for those of you who are familiar with the 3 unique characteristics of a polymer, then you guys should listen up closely. The summation of the connections and experiences made over the time scale of our college career have led to us being deeply entangled in the community of the program. Because of the community provided through the Centennial Program, both John and I, as well as all the other scholars in here, have been guided by some of the greatest people that we know. Just last week, I was in Suzanne's office speaking with her about my future, and she helped me get through a quarter life crisis. And her taking the time to welcome and encourage me showcases the immense strength of the mentors within the program. When I left her office last week, I felt uplifted and excited about the potential to the future. And even just half an hour ago in the reception, Barry Leonard was also providing me advice and encouragement. So all of you are amazing people.
And I'm sure I speak on behalf of most of the undergraduate population in this room and also in the entire College of Textiles when I say live talks with Kent are crucial to keeping our sanity. Yes, along with Kent and Suzanne, there have been many people along the way who have been there for support. Since we were freshmen, the older scholars took us under their wing and showed us the ropes. At Camp Caraway, we really did a ropes course.
Since we have strong support from those tied to the program, we share that support with others, and thus taken mentorship roles within the College of Textiles and other campus organizations.
All of us here are leaders within the NC State community and are role models to other students inside and outside the classroom by doing what is best for others and bringing out the best in those we lead.
Just as a nanofiber is produced by an electrical voltage and electrospinning and forms a web of fiber on the collection plate, the Centennial program has electrified us with the desire to give back what we have been given.
My personal scholarship donor, Mr. David Holt, always reminds me that giving back is the most important thing to do when in a position as we. Therefore, Shannon and I are challenging the other 5 Centennial recipients of our class to join us in collecting together and creating our own Class of 2014 Centennial Scholarship. We will continue to be intertwined in the College of Textiles web for our entire lives by setting a goal to have the scholarship funded by 2030. To conclude, the North Carolina Textile Foundation and its generous donors have elevated us to an advantageous position where we have countless resources available to maximize our potential to be the best students and people possible. Finally, we wanted to thank Suzanne for trusting Shannon and I to be serious enough for 10 minutes to give this speech.
Thank you very much and have a safe trip home.